What's up, everyone? Aaron Nagler here, CheeseheadTV. It's live Packers trivia. Third day in a row. Nothing's broke. Everything's working. Knock on wood. Who would have thunk it? It's definitely not because I'm here. I'm the low man on the totem pole here. Joe's doing fabulous work behind the scenes. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see some regulars and some new people mixing it up in the chat here. For those of you who are maybe new and don't know how the game works, let's get you up to speed. I'm going to give you 10 questions with 4 possible answers. You're going to see it on the screen. Make sure you use a hashtag when you provide your answer into the YouTube chat. The answers will be tabulated by some magical computer wizardry behind the scenes. Yes, you have to get it correct. Yes, you have to be fast. Make sure you use the hashtag. I can't stress this enough. If there are more than one word, just hashtag the first word. So if the answer is Brett Favre, you just have to do hashtag Brett. Can't make it any clearer than that. If you mess it up from now on, it's your fault, not mine. Let's get down to business with question number 1 right out the gate. Dominic Daphne was working what kind of job when he got the call from the Packers to come in for a workout last fall? Was it in construction? Was he a trainer, bouncer, or a teacher? Hashtag construction, trainer, bouncer, or teacher. Dominic Daphne was working what kind of job when he got the call from the Packers to come in for a workout last fall? Who knows the answer to this fine, interesting, well thought out question? Why, thank you, if I do say so myself. Oh, yeah. Answers all over the map. Chris, don't hashtag the letter. I got to hashtag the word, buddy. Not the letter, the word. The right answer, of course, is bouncer. Daphne was a bouncer at 300 Craft and Rooftop in downtown Des Moines when the Packers called offering a tryout. Daphne spent around a month working at the bar while he waited and trained for an opportunity to play in the NFL. A few months later, he was catching a touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers. Pretty good. All right, let's see. Who knew what? When did they know it? Look at our first top 5 for the day. Jags 816 makes his return with a 0.9 second response. That's pretty impressive. Brandy's here. Chris Lee, Joey the Jaguar, yesterday's champ, and Marcus Zrim, our first top 5 of the day. Those are the 5 quickest on the draw. Let's get to question number 2. Ray Rhodes only lasted 1 year as head coach of the Packers, but won Coach of the Year with which team? The Bengals, Colts, Eagles, or the 49ers? Ray Rhodes only lasted 1 year as head coach of the Green Bay Packers, but won Coach of the Year with which team? The Bengals, Colts, Eagles, or 49ers? Remember to use those hashtags, people. Hashtag Bengals, Colts, Eagles, or 49ers. Where was Ray Rhodes coach? Yes, you heard that right. Coach of the Year. Oh, yeah. Let's see how people are doing here. That's pretty good. There we go. And the right answer, of course, the correct answer is Eagles. In Rhodes' first season, he received the NFL Coach of the Year award as the Eagles overcame a 1-3 start to finish 10-6 and qualify for the playoffs as a wild card. All right, who knew their Ray Rhodes history? Let's take a look at our top 5. Jags 816, he came to play today. Joey the Jaguar's here. Ann, what's up, Ann? How are you? Matt Schultz and Casey Lindbeck. That's a good-looking top 5. Let's do one more question before we get to the top 10 leaderboard. We'll go on to question number 3, which is, who did Wisconsin play at Lambeau Field back in 2016? Michigan, LSU, Ohio State, or Minnesota? Who did Wisconsin play at Lambeau Field back in 2016? Michigan, LSU, Ohio State, or Minnesota? All right, I see you all. Oh, yeah. Most people know this one. I can't say I'm surprised, but that's pretty good. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay, I'm making sure no one's trying to do any funny business down there. Listen, kids, we're all having a good time. But if you put in multiple answers on each and every answer, I'm going to have to boot you. Don't make me do it, kids. The right answer, of course, is LSU. The Badgers staved off the 5th-ranked LSU Tigers' desperate last-ditch drive for a 16-14 victory in an electric atmosphere in and around Lambeau Field back in 2016. Let's take a look at our top 5 after that. Who were the 5 fastest on the draw? Sam Spear, Josh Reuter, Boyan G, John Reese, and Jags 816. Let's take a look at our first top 10 leaderboard of the day. After 3 questions, Jags 816 is strong in the lead with Joey nipping at his heels at 2, Matt Schultz at 3, John at 4, and Nick Falk at 5. Legolas, I see you at 10. Plenty of time to make that move, buddy. All right, let's go on to question number 4. In which year did the Packers win their first playoff game? 1922, 1926, 1929, or 1936? In which year did the Packers win their first playoff game? 1922, 1926, 1929, or 1936? Remember to use those hashtags. Without the hashtag, you won't be qualified. The computer won't pull you. Won't know what you're talking about. Oh, I love it. We got CheeseheadTV moderators talking smack in the YouTube chat. It's a dream coming to fruition here. I love it. How we doing, folks? I promise Jags isn't my burner. Yeah, better not be, Joey. It's okay, Joe. If we don't get enough right answers, we'll just do a top 3 or whatever. It's fine. Shut it down, man. The right answer is 1936. In 1936, Green Bay played Washington in what was, at the time, the NFL championship game, winning 21-6. That was the first playoff victory for the Green Bay Packers. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Sounds like not a lot of people did. Let's take a look. Boyan G and Michael Bortscheller. I think I'm probably butchering that sufficiently. Boyan G knew what was up. All right. Hey, I think this is probably going to shake things up a little bit. Let's go on to our next question. Question number 5. Where did Reggie White play college football? Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, or USC? Where did Reggie White play college football? Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, or USC? Remember to use those hashtags, people. If you don't use the hashtag, the computer won't pull your answer. You'll get all upset at me. You'll write me an email saying, I clearly put in this answer before. And you'll throw a screenshot of how you were before everyone else and blah, blah, blah. Even though that doesn't really mean anything because your internet speed is not the same as everyone else's. So who knows when it's showing up relative to your peers. And then I got to explain to you that you didn't use a hashtag. And then you got to go and say, oh, why didn't I use a hashtag? Woe is me, rue the day. And then you walk out into incoming traffic. And I don't need that on my conscience, okay? So use a hashtag. That's all I'm asking. Just use your hashtags. And of course, the right answer of where did Reggie White play college football is Tennessee. During his tenure at the University of Tennessee, White registered 293 tackles, 201 of which were solo, 32 sacks, 19 tackles for loss, 4 fumble recoveries, and 7 batted down passes. His 15 sacks in a season in 1983 remain a school record. Pretty damn impressive. All right, who knew what? When did they know it, Joe? Give it to me. Boyan G came to play. Jags 816, John Reese, and showing up again, and Josh Wolf. Okay, let's take a look at our top 10 leaderboard halfway through the game. Halfway through the game, who's got the bragging rights? Michael sitting at number 1. I think that first playoff game win really threw a wrench into some people's plans today. Got John, Boyan G, Nick Falk. Zach, I see you, buddy. Sam Spear, Justin, Joey the Jaguar dropping all the way down to number 9. Marcus Zrim at 10. Legless, I still believe in you, buddy. You can still get back on this board. Let's go. Next question. Who is the Packers' all-time scoring leader? Is it Don Hudson, Ryan Longwell, Mason Crosby, or Paul Hornung? Who is the Packers' all-time scoring leader? Don Hudson, Ryan Longwell, Mason Crosby, or Paul Hornung? Remember, you only need to hashtag the first name. So hashtag Don, Ryan, Mason, or Paul. That's all you need to do, folks. Who is the Packers' all-time scoring leader? Most people know this one, I think. Although I've been surprised before. The answer, of course, is Mason Crosby. On September 20th, 2015, Crosby broke Ryan Longwell's team career scoring record of 1,054 with his fourth field goal of the game against the Seattle Seahawks. He is now, indeed, the all-time leading scorer in Packers history. Who knew what, and when did they know it, Joe? Give it to me. There we go. Boyan G having a wrecking kind of day where he's just laying waste to people. Brandy Lewis says what's up, beating Josh by a 0.1 of a second. That's amazing. Joseph and Peter Preston. That's a very proper name for Packers trivia today. Let's move on to question number 7, shall we? How many head coaches have the Packers had in their history? 10, 12, 15, or 19? How many head coaches have the Packers had in their 100-plus year history? 10, 12, 15, or 19? Remember to use those hashtags, folks. Don't forget. I'll be very disappointed in you. How many head coaches have the Packers had in their entire history? Oh, looking good. People all over the map on this one. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about making tougher questions, but some of these are really throwing you guys for a loop, so maybe I'll have to keep them at this level. How many head coaches have the Packers had in their history, folks? 10, 12, 15, or 19? And, of course, the right answer is 15. The Packers made Matt LaFleur the team's 15th head coach. 15 head coaches. You know, not like some places where we churn through them crazy style after 100 years, so 15 feels about right, don't you think? Who knew what? When did they know it? Give it to me, Joe. Oh, Josh Reuter with authority over Sebastian by 0.2 seconds. Boyan G. Tanner Duggan, what's up? Marcus Zrim. Let's take a look at our top 10 leaderboard with 3 questions remaining. Jags 816. Boyan G. Nick Falk. Sam Spear. Justin. Look at all these people with 6 correct. It's all about the timing. And Jags 816 is literally 0.1 second ahead of Boyan G. That's how tight it is. That's how anything could happen here down the stretch, folks. Here we go. Last 3 questions, starting with, how many touchdowns did Jordan Love throw his senior year? 19, 20, 21, or 24? How many touchdowns did Jordan Love throw his senior year? 19, 20, 21, or 24? All back there at the Utah State days. We're throwing it back, folks. All the way back to Utah State. Jordan Love puts on a little Bruce Springsteen, says, glory days. I threw some touchdowns, glory days. That's my interpretation of Jordan Love, listening to Bruce Springsteen while thinking about throwing touchdowns his senior year at Utah State. The correct answer, of course, is 24. Love finished his senior season at Utah State with 24 touchdown passes. Who knew what, and when did they know it, Joe? Give me the goods. Oh, Ann and Matt, and that was it. Everybody else said, nah, kid. All right, 2 more questions to go. Question number 9. When did the Packers stop playing selected home games in the city of Milwaukee? What, when, which year did the Packers stop playing selected home games in the city of Milwaukee? 1994, 1989, 1991, or 1997? Remember to use those hashtags. Hashtag 1994, 1989, 1991, or 1997. When did the Packers stop playing selected home games in the city of Milwaukee? I remember it well. It's good times, had by all. The signage in that stadium was amazing, if nothing else. I miss County Stadium. The right answer, of course, is 1994. The Packers played selected home games in Milwaukee from 1933 until 1994 and used 4 different stadiums until Bob Harlan decided all home games should be played in Green Bay. Who knew what, and when did they know it, Joe? Give it to me. Let's see what we got. Josh Wolf, Jags 816, Marcus Rim, Boyan G, and Nick Falk. What does the top 10 leaderboard look like heading into the final question? Jags 816 and Boyan G in a dead heat. Literally 0.3 seconds separating the two. Nick Falk, Sam Spear, Zach Wingrove, Marcus Rim, Big B, Joey the Jaguar, John Reese, and Justin Lemon. Let's get ready to rumble! All right, here we go. Final question. Final question for all the bragging rights for the next 24 hours here at CheeseheadTV Trivia. Which team was Dan Devine coaching before he got the head coaching job in Green Bay? The Chicago Bears, the Missouri Tigers, the Minnesota Vikings, or the Georgia Bulldogs? Hashtag Chicago, Missouri, Minnesota, or Georgia. Which team was Dan Devine coaching before he got the head coaching job in Green Bay? Chicago, Missouri, Minnesota, Georgia. Those are your hashtags, people. Which team was Dan Devine coaching before he got the head coaching job in Green Bay? Brandy, I'm sorry to say, spelling counts. The right answer, of course, is the Missouri Tigers. Devine was the coach of the Missouri Tigers prior to taking the Packers job. Devine compiled a 93, 37-7 record, and he took Mizzou to 6 bowl games, winning 4 of them. His Packers tenure did not go so well. Who knew what, and when did they know it? Give it to me, people. Chris Lee knew what was up. He knows his Dan Devine. Jags 816, Zach, Joey, and Josh. All right, drum roll, please. What does this do for our final top 10 leaderboard? Who gets the bragging rights for the next 24 hours? Give it to me, Joe. Jags 816 with a somewhat dominating performance, getting 8 correct in an average time of 10 seconds. Pretty damn good. Boy on G drops to 5. Joey the Jaguar at 6. Yesterday's champion coming inside the top 10, but outside the top 5. Good-looking group all around. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out, playing some Packers trivia with us here on CheeseheadTV. Please do me a huge favor and hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends and then tell your family. CheeseheadTV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for some more live Packers trivia. Go Pack, go.